Hi, my name is Jaden. Today we are at the Harry Ransom Center celebrating Rudabin's victory in Bubbles of Hope.
Hey, how's it going? All right, yeah. Yeah, Jaden kind of explained everything that I've been nominated for, and I'm not sure what I'm supposed to say here, but hope you enjoy the program.
Being your feature cameraman.
I like it. He's even got the action shot too. That's perfect. Love it. Love it. That's great. Thank you guys. So glad to see
Enjoy the
you.
evening.
All right.
Well, it's funny because she was out selling it, and then one of those kids that are their friends, and they got a good time. The next day, he's like, well, like she's been testing it. She's like, "Did you actually want to buy it?" He's like, "Yes." She's like, "Who?" He's like, "We're like, it's easy."
Now we've gotten to meet, and we're so happy to have everyone here. Celebration of outstanding volunteers for their Five Kids Who Care Community Service Awards. You know, we all know Austin is a great place to live, and tonight we are going to meet some of the people who make it so special. Unfortunately, our president and general manager, Patty Smith, could not be here tonight, but she did take a message for all of us to see.
Good evening. I'm Patty Smith, President and General Manager of Kvue Television. I wish I was with you tonight personally to welcome you to our Five Who Care and Five Kids Who Care Community Service Awards ceremony. This truly is one of my favorite events, but unfortunately a prior commitment prevents me from joining you. Five Who Care and Five Kids Who Care celebrates everything Kvue stands for: giving, caring people, inspiring others with their passion and commitment. I'm proud to say that through this event for the past 26 years, we have honored outstanding volunteers in our community. I personally want to congratulate all of our winners this evening. Your stories are inspirational. I also want to thank our sponsors, Frost and Slack & Davis Law Firm, for being a part of this wonderful event. Have a great evening, and again, thank you for all of your work and for inspiring me and many, many others.
Someone once said, "Give to the world the best you have, and the best will return to you." Tonight we are honoring volunteers who give their best to our community in many unique and interesting ways. Their stories are told by Tyler and Terry. I'd like to thank our Kvue team, and I hope you brought some tissues because these stories can very easily bring a tear to your eye. And I know if our President and General Manager, Patty Smith, were here, she'd need a lot of tissues.
Our next Five Kids Who Care winner is a young entrepreneur. Radica Patel is a junior at St. Michael's, on the varsity golf team, an honors student, and in her spare time, she's running a nonprofit organization.
Radica Patel looks like your typical high school student, but her extracurricular work puts her at the top of the class.
They've got a lot of stuff on the East Coast.
This young entrepreneur started Bubbles of Hope in 2009.
Bubbles of Hope is an avenue to reduce the amount of waste that we have while simultaneously just saving children's lives.
The nonprofit recycles soap from hotels and motels. The soap is collected and put into 30-pound buckets.
They're filled completely to the top, and once they're completely filled, they call me. I send them a shipping label.
The buckets of soap are then shipped to a company in Atlanta, where they're sanitized, then melted into new bars of soap, and sent to refugee camps in third world countries.
At least 1 billion bars of soap are thrown away by the hotel industry on a daily basis. in the United States alone.
Right now, 14 hotels across the state participate in Radica's Bubbles of Hope project.
Particularly, we go to hotels who are willing to, do some environmentally friendly projects. I go over there, I talk to the managers, meet the maids, and I present the presentation. They, listen.
Radica's family is in the hospitality industry. She came up with the concept after learning about the Global Soap Project. Her organizational and business skills have led to an easy and convenient way for hotels to take part.
So after they collect the used soaps, they just simply put it in those recyclable bins. And so from then, after it's completely filled with just about 25 to 30 pounds, depending on the bars of soap, I send them an email with a shipping label.
Donations from Rotary clubs and other fundraising events help pay for the shipping.
They're pretty astonished that a 16-year-old girl was running this whole Bubbles of Hope thing.
Radica is helping the planet and the poor by turning a traveler's trash into bubbles of hope half a world away.
The most satisfying feeling and emotion that I get from Bubbles of Hope is the fact that I'm indirectly helping these children. Just knowing that, I have so much resources while they're, barely surviving, and me giving my time and energy to those who don't have as much time and energy as I do, it feels great enough.
What an amazing idea.
Like I said, a lot of people tell me, oh, you're 16 years old and you're doing this project. Well, I remember when my mom turned 40 that on her birthday card I wrote, age is just another number, Mom. And, knowing the fact that I'm helping these children in a third world country, soap is just a basic unit for sanitation. I mean, we are offered several resources, while they have barely enough to survive. One statistic that led me into Bubbles of Hope is that every 12 seconds a child dies because they don't have proper sanitation. That's one too many lives to be taken. And by Bubbles of Hope, I'm knowing that I can help these children and simultaneously I get this good feeling inside is just the world to me. And also one thing that my dad told me is that if you consider it if it's work, then you're obviously not having a good time. But if you're enjoying every moment that you do it in, then it's not work at all. So I leave it to my parents and to my fellow friends and supporters of Bubbles Hope. Without you, this project wouldn't have been here. So thank you.
Inspire others, because you guys definitely do that, I think, to each and every one of us in this room. I got to thank you for this very special evening, and congratulations to all of you. Kvue will be broadcasting a special half hour of tonight's winners. It's going to be on Saturday, June 25th at 6:30, and I believe my co-anchor Terry will be joining me on that, and she sends her regards to all of you tonight. Of course, she just had a baby and wished she could be here. So thank you so much. We want to invite all of our winners to come up on the stage here and get one final picture. And for the rest of you, dessert is going to be served out in the lobby, and we can visit out there. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful and safe evening.